So just like it's been, things in the South China Sea, they're continuing to be pretty bad right now.
They're heating up.
Dude, pretty much everybody has joined the party at this point, and let's not forget that just west of that, i.e. south of India, there's a huge oil spill. They thought they had it cleaned up, and then the ship broke in half. It's not good out there right now.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not great. Meanwhile, you got every fucking aircraft carrier on the eastern fucking half of the world in the goddamn South China Sea right now, and the U.S. is going, yeah, this is what happens when you talk that shit, and China's acting like they don't know what happened. It's bullshit. So we see this and we go, you know what, guys? U.S. and China are going to postpone weekend talks on a trade deal. We can't even deal with y'all. Y'all are being so extra right now. We can't even deal with your bullshit, China. Do you hear what I'm saying to you, Xi Jinping? I know y'all watch this show. We cannot do this craziness that you're doing. You're living the duality of man. You're living a double life. You got two families. You got kids in another city that your real wife don't even fucking know about, and you're trying to treat your people like shit while taking our money on an international level. It's bullshit. You know it. I know it. And the American fucking people know it. So while all of this fucking happens, guess why they don't want to go through a trade deal? Because they're buying up farms. They're buying up energy companies. They're buying up, what's that? The means of production. Now, anybody that's fucking played Civ before can tell you, you get you some extra farms and some extra power plants going, that means more production per turn. That means more tanks per turn. And that's exactly what, to me, it looks like the CCP is doing right here. I mean, why would all of a sudden they need all this extra shit? It's not like they had a sudden population spike. In fact, quite the opposite. They're murdering people by the tens of thousands in the northeast of their country, but suddenly they need higher production. That sounds like preparation for wartime to me. That's just what I'm fucking saying, dude.
It certainly does. You need reserves. You need food. You need energy.
That's not just a grain of sand. That's half a handful. That revelation in your mind right there, that ignoring an international trade deal with your highest percentage potential enemy in order to ramp up food, weapon, and energy production on the home territory sounds like you're getting ready to go to war to me. And that really makes a lot of things come into the fucking clear. Puts a lot of things in focus, friends. You got that sand in your hands yet? See what the fuck I'm saying? And we see all this, and I tell you what, man, China, you want to talk that shit? You're not the only. We're about to hand out sanctions all over this region. All this fucking shit talking. We're not having this. We don't want World War III. Maybe your lives are miserable and you want World War III, but America has the potential to be the best in the world, and we want to exercise that potential. We're sending motherfuckers to space right now. We don't have time for all this bullshit, man. We will sanction the fuck out of that entire half of the world if it means we avoid nuclear annihilation for the entire fucking species. So guess what, North Korea? You ain't fucking immune either. New sanctions spotlight North Korea's herring Soviet-style gulags. They're what-style what?
Do you want sanctions? Because that's how you get sanctions.
That is how you get sanctions. That is exactly right. What the fuck are y'all doing, North Korea? You're right there by South Korea, and you know they're our buddies from back in the fucking day. Do you not think we will march our fucking asses on some mammoths, by the way, right across your goddamn border and find out what's happening? You can't be using word like gulag and expect that capitalists are not going to take notice of what the fuck you're doing.
I'm not a criminal. I'm an artist working in an unpopular medium. Can I just speak to you? I mean...
Do you hear what I'm saying, North Korea?
We don't take too kindly to the words gulag.
We don't take kindly to these types of
Soviet-style gulag.
And I know about your penchant for spying on women.